everyone! If you're watching this, you're probably watching it because you're interested in my flower power collection. Which are these things? So this video will be divided in two parts. First part, I'm going to show you tags, knitting coasters, which are basically needle sizers, and circular needle pouch or DPN pouch, and sets. The second part will be how I designed them, and big thank you now to a small company who helps me to engrave things in the felt, because I wouldn't have done that by myself. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Oh, InnerGuard's website, go to knittingilove.com website. If you want to go straight away, there is a tab shop, and at the moment is pretty minimum. You can just click and buy product. I don't have a basket of that, so you can't add multiply items, but you can always send me an email, info@knittingilove.com, and I'll be happy to help you with anything you want to order. I'm going as it is. I don't have a plan, but I presume if you're watching this video, you're more interested how the pouches looks like and what they can do and how we can use them. Probably there are more things that you can actually do with them, but hopefully I will have extended videos in the future, so I will post them somewhere over here. If you're watching on computer, you will see some cards. That's I think how you call them. And tell you more about giveaways that I'm organizing. Stay with me till the end. Maybe it is not a flower power collection, but it's the first thing that I created. As I knit and I give presents, I was thinking to my family and friends, well, at the beginning that was the idea. I wanted to give them something that I could wrap it, and I come up with a tote bag, which I sometimes include in my giveaways. Not selling that at the moment, but if you think it's a good idea, I don't mind, I can include that if you like it. This is my handmade tag collection, and you can see all the colors over here that I really like, and that's lavender, that's orange, and that's a light green, and we have at the moment a set in those colors. Let me know what do you think. Do you like them? Should I probably what I want to do, I want to include maybe 5 in small packages of certain colors or mixed colors, but that'll be in the future, so over here. But in regards to tags, 2 of those tags, the grey and the Café Latte color, which is a brownish color, are included in sets. But if you request to pick a different one, let me know and I will pick a different one for you. Next one that I designed is a coaster. And some of them they are unique because, as you know, if you make something, you forget about something. So, first batch that I ever done is without size, because basically this millimeter coaster. Yee. Another coasters, because that's what the main thing is, that when you knit, you drink tea and you have it there, so always with you, is lavender, light green, and orange. And as you can notice, these one they have and I'm over here, so the problem is fixed. Keep them in the box. I don't have much, but this is what I have. My next design was a circular needle because, well, more about why and how at the end of the video. But this is lavender, light green, orange. And to be honest, just to let you know, I also had a mistake in the first batch. I didn't have that line over here in some. I know I own one without it, but that'd be something cool. It's like knitting. If you make a mistake, it's more personal. Now, how we use them, they look like this. You can use them separately, and my idea of using them as to prepare your project, and you're just looking at it, looking on your yarn, and you have your needles. You can put them in a nice pouch. Some say case. I think I'm leaning towards pouch. I'm putting one needle in, wrap it around, click, and then slide the needle down. This is how I do it. And I discovered, because I'm just a kind of a newbie, discovered that you can use this for supporting your needles during any shawls you do. You just pull the stitches, put 2 needles. If you have a shawl on your core wire, you pull the stitches, you put the needles, you round it once, okay, and you click. More about that, maybe I'll show you the Instagram photos, so you can find me on Instagram as Knitting I Love Too, which I made this shawl for the first time. And I'm using the orange one for that one. And probably you can notice there's no line over there, but life. Oh yeah, and if you're not a circular needle person, then you can use this, and I will maybe post a photo over here too, that you can use it as a pouch for your biros and your earphones. At least I come up with an idea to put into my purse. When you need to make a note, you need to tick something in your pattern, you can do that, and while you listen to podcasters in the public place, using earphones that no one will know. So I'm very proud of it, as you see. Now, DPNs. Even though I'm not using DPNs anymore, because I'm kind of so got used to using circular needles, I figure out that it would be a good idea to share something with you, and also I'll keep my hooks there, because if I knit, I like to use hooks to, you know, hide those ends. So this is my second batch, and in my second batch I pick it up that elastic band is black, but I have few with white ones. Just few. I need to make photos for the black ones, or maybe I'll just write it down and link it to this video in case you want to get some. So just to compare, what's the difference? So you can use them for DPNs. It is for 15 centimeters. So not for 20, not the long ones, 15 centimeters DPNs. So that's only a standard socks needles. I can even squeeze 10 centimeters over here, and I don't own needles. 6 inches needles, DPNs, but I have a 10 centimeter needles, so I'll show you that in a sec. So this is the bamboo ones, and they're 10 centimeters, which would be a few inches, less than 6 inches, and you can basically put one in. Ooh. You slide to one side, you have a gap, put it back, and put them in. This gap is 8 centimeters. It's not too big, but it's not too small. And I keep in my ones those DPNs because I make mini hats for big knits, and I like to keep my hooks in there too. Okay, I was thinking about 2 or 3 things. When I wanted to design that, I knew it needed to be felt because it's solid, and obviously you can make some pretty things on it. Second of all, I wanted to see my stitches, even if I had 1 or 2 rows, that I didn't have to take needles off the case pouch. And I presume that's all. I came up with the elastic band because if you feel like it, you can always change the width of it, so you'll see yourself. So we have it in light green, orange, lavender. And like to tell you, you will find that they're not exactly the same, because, you know, it is machine sewing, it is handmade, half made, handmade, because obviously those designs is a laser cut. I wouldn't be able to do that, but I really wanted to have it pretty, and I really wanted to have a flower power because I love flowers. I hope I explained most of it. Now I'm going to tell you what I have at least now available. So I don't have much. I have few with the white elastic band, but more with a black one. So when you purchase, I will maybe respond to you that what color you're going to get. It'd be random at the moment, but I think I'll go with the black one. Tell me below what you think about that. The sets are, I always give you 2 tags because I do the things the way I would want to get. You can buy each pouch separately, and I will include 2 tags. Circular needle pouch, Flower Power collection, or DPN's pouch, Flower Power collection. Small set. Small set includes a pouch and a coaster and 2 tags. Obviously, this is camera, this is your computer, and those colors could be way better in real life, or you may find them too bright for you in real life. So I hope you'll enjoy that. Those are my favorite colors. So small set for circular needles with 2 tags. And obviously I have at the moment in 3 colors. To podcasters around the world, so it's international, I'm sending some gifts because I've listened to them or they've heard me. They can always get in touch with me. I'm happy to give something when I can. I give big sets. And at the moment I don't have big sets available, which means that they're getting 2 pouches, coaster and 2 tags. But like I said, if you're a circular needle fan, you can always use DPN's pouch for hooks. If you're DPN's fans, you can always use the circular needle pouch for your biros and earphones or more. If you find any more that you can use these pouches, you can hashtag me knitting I love. You can hashtag Flower Power KIL in any projects you do that involves these things. And hopefully in the future I'll come up with some giveaways for those people who actually use them and enjoy them, and maybe they will win another extra set that they can use themselves, or they can pass it on to their friends. Therefore I'm very keen to hear from you. Do you like the ideas with the big sets? To go ahead with it. At the moment it is a really tiny shop, basically me. So I have few sets. You may find that I have a Cafe Latte coaster with 4 tags, so you can purchase that too. Not many. I'm thinking maybe to get more in different colors, or maybe get like a set of 4 or 5. Let me know what you think about that. And the best thing is that the shipping is very cheap. So yeah, if I'm sending to podcasters or anyone that it's a giveaway, I send it through the standard post, which basically it's a cost for international, worldwide, €2.05. So yeah, so I'm happy about that because I can actually help to go with the CALs and donate things, and I'm happy to do that. Obviously, I don't know, maybe I create a waiting list if you really want to, but that's more in a while. Well, I hope I haven't forgot about anything. Oh yeah, in regards selling, I will recommend, and this is my first choice, to send through register post, and that will be $7.50 overall. But if you can buy 2 sets, like even small sets, and that the shipping price will not change. So I think that's cool. More than 2 sets, the weight of it is bigger, so the post will be higher. In regards where you can get my stuff. Well, at the moment I have a really tiny website. You can go on it at knittingilove.com. And I created a shop over there, and it's a big word because basically I use a PayPal button, buy now button. And you can click on it and purchase any quantities you want of the one item. It doesn't work like a basket at the moment. I'll be working on it if I feel that you really want to get more. And I'm waiting for Etsy approval, so finger crossed if they let me to sell these things on their shop. I will post for you over that too. And now, a fun part. I will share with you how I designed those things and why I designed those things, why the idea came up, and I hope they're quite unique and something that I can share. I listen to many podcasters around the world, and I understand now that millimeters size of needles, it's just something more common in Europe. Therefore, whoever I watch in America, or I presume Canada, they may refer to their needle sizes in US size. So I figured out that at the moment I've created millimeter sizes, and I know it's kind of selfish because if I send it to them, they won't have any excuse. Yeah. So therefore, why also a coaster? Because first thing, when people talk about knitting, they always drink a coffee or tea, so they can always use it. It's felt, it's nice, and have a size needle coaster. I think that's cool. Pouches! Well, I own a few needle sets, not much, not at all. I wanted to have them in the nice cases. I went through the Google and I was looking for everything, and most you have a big sets that you hang. There was a brilliant ideas from like other podcasters that they will have like a string and they have like clips. they connect the wire like that and the needles are hanging, or they can have actual sewn sets which are beautiful. They just wrap it up and put it in. Although I was looking for something that I wouldn't have to take out and put into my bag, that I will have something, they stick there, they live there, and I basically take them with their home like snails. So that's why I wanted something small, something nice, something when I prepare projects, yarn, needles, I can throw them on the table and they're nicely tucked in and look pretty. That was the thing, and I was searching from anything that I could make, and I really wanted to have it kind of solid. I'm not a good sewer. I would love to be one. I know a podcaster in my mind now that I will just follow in regards sewing, and would want to develop that. Would like to make my first project bag because I don't have any project bags. So yeah, it's sad. But so I designed something like that, and I hope you like this because I love it. Basically, first step was it's for me. Second step, it's light, I can send it to other podcasters or viewers that watch me. And the third thought was that, well, if you like it, I may sell it, and that's why this video. In regards to DP ends, well, I had to have them because like a brother and sister. So DP ends, I knitted socks on DP ends, the big ones, like 7mm, I know, don't laugh. And I figured out that I need to make, and I wrote down on the piece of paper what I would want to get from a pouch. Then I went on Etsy, I googled, and I was looking through everything, and whatever ideas I had that I'd want to be ticked, that I'd want to see them, or it need to be solid, they all didn't tick my expectations, so I figured out I'll make this. So I did, and I'm very happy about that, and yeah, that's why I made this. It maybe sounds harsh about other projects, but I really love them, and I would probably buy the other designers' babies because whoever makes things is like a family. If you give a hat away, if you give a scarf away, it's a piece of you. So I know whoever designs bags, whoever designs pouches, and sits in front of the table and saw it's, they're actually putting a piece of themselves in the projects they do. So I really recommend you to go and check and see, because like I said, this is my Flower Power collection. Other sellers could have other designs in fabrics they use, and that would be really cool to have variety around and pick the one you love, and yeah, just go for it too. Well, I know I will. Oh, I'm bestseller. So if you see me with different pouches, not my design, don't judge me. I believe that we should spread the joy and share with the products we do, because that makes it fun and interesting. Yeah, variety, it's the word. Therefore, in the future, I'm very keen to make a proper shop on my website, because I would want to do a sales. I would want to get in touch with someone who makes bags, and we can make a discount. If someone buys a bag from one seller, we'll get automatically a discount, maybe to buy my stuff, and vice versa. Maybe to create kits. I'm very interested to do that too. So you have like pouches with yarn dyers. I'm very open and really want to be a part of this big family, so I hope you will join me. I think that's all. Just to let you know, I have a knitting podcast. I'm like at this stage, at this time when you watch this video, check the date underneath. I'm, a hat, maybe starting shawl knitter, but I hope I'm going to get better. The idea for my videos was to record and put a small diary, a journal of my finished objects, and I just went to the podcasting and then now to designing things, because I wanted to organize giveaways. So in regards to my podcast, there are giveaways that I give some of these away. I also wanted to share my joy with other podcasters. At the beginning, I sent to those that I really enjoy for such a short period of time, and obviously I haven't seen all of you. So if you feel left out, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to get to you. So I figure out there is an In the Jar giveaway for podcasters. But if you're a viewer and you're not a podcaster, you also can help out. So the podcaster, if you say something about me during your podcast, let me know, or your viewers can let me know that you did, and I will include you into the jar, in the jar. So this is my jar. I know it's not big, but I presume it's going to be filled very quickly. Well, I hope. And then every second podcast or every podcast, depends how much I can give away. I will pick one podcaster and send them a big set for themselves and for their lucky viewers. They can add it to any giveaway they want to. They can come up with a separate to the cal or their birthday, anything. I'll be very happy to be a part of that special day. You can be added to this jar and I'll be picking one. Remember to check and see what colors I have. At the moment 3, but hopefully more. So pick one color for yourself and one for the viewer. When you get the parcel, you can change the labels. I really don't mind. So I think that's that. If you have any ideas, more ideas with donations I could do, or with the sets I can create, with the mixing things around, let me know. I'm really happy to hear from you. Maybe I will create on Ravelry a thread with this, and maybe there will be a giveaway. Yeah, I give more than I sell, but let's see how it goes. So I hope you enjoyed that. You can find me everywhere almost as Knitting I Love. I hope to see you and hear from you soon. Bye!